Hi everybody, it's Jennifer Labre and I'm here today with a brand new card. This week's product of the week is the Wonderful Romance bundle. We've got the gorgeous stamp set. It's got lots of florals and leaves and some great sentiments. And then we've got also the Wonderful Floral Framelits dies. We're actually not going to use these today, but I will show them to you. They're a gorgeous, gorgeous set. Love this circular frame. Label frame, whatever you want to call it. Lots of leaves and florals, great border die. So it's a great set, great bundle. You can save 10% right now in the Occasions catalog. And this is the card that we're going to make today. Hopefully you can see the sparkle on there. And the inside, I'm not too crazy about the way the splatters went or the little dots, but we'll see how it goes. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is grab a sheet of the Sahara Sand cardstock, cut it in half lengthwise, score it at 5.5. Use my trusty bone folder to give it a good crease. I'll set that aside. Then we need a sheet of the vellum that's included. Let me show you. I want to show you the inside the Occasions catalog because this is a whole suite of products. You've got the stamp set with the dies in a bundle for 10% off. You've got the Floral Romance Specialty Designers paper that includes vellum, 2 different prints of the vellum. This is what we're using today. And then there's all sorts of other little products that go great in this suite. We're also going to use the frosted flower embellishments today. Those are right here. We use the fresh fig ones. Okay, lots of great stuff in this suite. Make sure you check it out. If you don't have a catalog yet, please feel free to contact me and I'll get one right out to you. Okay, so we're going to use the vellum. This is the vellum we're going to use. Very pretty. This is 5¼ inches by 5.5 inches by 4¼ and it's just going to go right over the back or the front of the cover and the base. Okay, so I'll set that aside for right now. Then we need a sheet of Whisper White. This is 3¾ by 4.5. This is what we're going to do our stamping on. I don't have any fresh figs, so I use Blackberry Bliss. Always feel free to substitute for products that you have. You don't need everything. Unless, of course, you want everything, then that's fine with me. No judgment here. But I'm using Blackberry Bliss. This is 4 inches by 4¾ Okay, and then I've got one more sheet of Whisper White. This is for the inside of the card, and this is just the standard size of 5¼ by 4 inches. Okay, so we're going to get stamping. I am going to use my Stamparatus today, and the reason why is because I used a block on this card, and as you can see, it didn't quite stamp this flower completely. It did a pretty good job, but I think the Stamparatus would catch that. So let's use our Stamparatus. We'll put this right in the middle here. Okay, and we'll grab our stamp. We're using the large floral stamp, which really is a good size stamp. And let's get that right in the middle here. Okay. Oh, and I've got it upside down. Ah! I wonder why it was looking funny to me. Okay, there we go. We're going to use the Memento ink because we are going to be using stamping blends today. So we'll ink that up good. Give that a good press. And that looks really good. Okay, I'm just going to clean off my stamp with my chamois. And we'll put that back. Grab our stamped image. And we're done with the stamparatus for now. Now, I had planned on having one of these colored ahead of time, but I completely forgot. So sorry, you're going to have to bear with me here. I'm going to use the, again, I don't have all the colors of the set that go with the vellum and everything. So I'm using my own colors. I've got light crumb cake here. And we're just going to do these little buds in the background. I'm using the nibs side to get into the details. And I'm just going over this fairly quickly. You guys know that I don't mind too much if I go outside the lines. Not a big deal. I think everyone loves a handmade card, and that just shows that you put in your best effort. Okay? Excuse me for sniffing my nose. Got a bit of allergies since I moved here to Arizona, and starting on some allergy medication, so hopefully they'll be taken care of. And I know you didn't really need to know that, but whatever. Okay, light old olive is our next color. We're going to use the brush end on the leaves, trying not to get the florals. And I'm not doing any difficult blending today. I'm just coloring in. This is a great stamp for just coloring. Feel free to take your time with it. Coloring is such a relaxing hobby. Especially when you're not doing it on camera. Okay, I think we got all the leaves. And then finally, I'm using light flirty flamingo. Again, I'll use the brush end. I'm gonna just get these. Now, the color that this suite calls for is petal pink. And I do have a petal pink, but I really like the pop of the flirty flamingo. So, again, use whatever colors you have in your stash. If you don't have any blends yet, I urge you to try some out. They're great. Oh, these little buns. Okay, there we go. Now, next up, we're going to stamp our Thinking of You sentiment. I'm just going to use the memento for that as well. It's right down here. There we go. And we can start assembling. First thing we're going to do is put the vellum on. I'm going to just use snail adhesive for this because most of the vellum is going to be covered up. It really doesn't matter if it shows through. But lining it up can prove difficult sometimes. So I want to make sure I get it on here somewhat straight. There we go. Next is the Blackberry Bliss. And we'll just center that. somewhat in there. And then our stamped image. There we go. Let's do the inside right away. Okay, and we'll stamp that. I'm using the larger leaf. Oh, I already have it out. And I'm going to use Old Olive ink. There we go. I think instead of the Flirty Flamingo that I had used in the original, I'm going to use Blackberry Bliss. I think it might match a little better. Let me grab that. Blackberry Bliss, one of my favorite colors. Kind of matches my nails a little bit. And just kind of rotate them around here. Could do some stamping off too. There we go. Still don't know if I'm crazy about that. Little sprinkles, but it's kind of cute. Something different. Okay, let's finish off the front of our card. I'm going to use a little bit of Wink of Stella on the pink flowers, just to give them a little bit of sparkle. You all know how much I love my sparkle. You can really see this close up. I don't know. Can you see that? Is that too close? Hopefully you can see that sparkle. Okay, then we're going to take some of our frosted flower embellishments. This is also in the suite. And I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool. I'm going to use the spatula end for these. It helps pick it right up. These flowers are so cute. Okay. Put these away. And then we're going to grab some of our rhinestones. And we'll use the other end of the Take Your Pick tool. Grab some of those tiny rhinestones and put them right in the flower center. We're trying it in the flower center. Come on. Scoots over. There we go. There's our card, the top of it, and the inside. You could always put another one of the sentiments on the inside if you wanted. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today. Please feel free to let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. And please do check out my blog at jenniferlabre.com for all the products that I used, as well as other information going on with Stampin' Up. Thanks for watching and have a great day.